Minecraft Story. Cursed Echoes, Unveiling the Secrets of the Whispering Woods. Deep within the virtual world of Minecraft, an expanse of pixels and blocks held untold adventures. Among these, there existed a remote and eerie biome known as the Whispering Woods. The trees here stood impossibly tall, their trunks gnarled and ancient, their leaves casting ominous shadows on the ground below. Players who dared to enter the Whispering Woods often spoke of a strange unease that settled in their chests, as if they were being watched by unseen eyes, their every step echoing through the eerie silence. One adventurous player named Alex, fueled by an unquenchable thirst for discovery, was determined to uncover the secrets that shrouded the Whispering Woods. Armed with a trusty diamond sword, a heart full of curiosity, and the comforting glow of a well-lit torch, she ventured into the biome, her footsteps echoing in the quiet. The wind whispered through the trees, and the rustling leaves seemed to murmur in hushed tones, as if sharing long-held secrets. As Alex explored deeper into the woods, the atmosphere grew more foreboding. The shadows seemed to shift and dance, forming uncanny shapes that vanished whenever she turned to look. Yet, driven by a mixture of excitement and trepidation, she pushed on. Every rustle and distant growl sent shivers down her spine, but she pressed forward, determined to confront whatever mysteries lay ahead. Eventually, she stumbled upon a clearing unlike any other. At its center lay a lone chest, adorned with enigmatic runes that glowed softly. Ignoring the warning signs that pulsed in her gut, Alex cautiously opened the chest to find a rare enchanted amulet. Its surface shimmered with an eerie light, and as she reached out to touch it, a voice, soft yet commanding, seemed to emanate from it. "Unlock the shadows," the voice whispered, and a cold breeze swept through the clearing. Suddenly, the world around her shifted. The once bright sky darkened into a deep, ominous hue, and the once familiar landscape twisted into a nightmarish version of itself. The once docile animals that roamed the plains now bore menacing, crimson eyes, and the forest's gentle rustling transformed into a cacophony of whispers, echoing in a language Alex couldn't comprehend. The earth trembled beneath her feet as hostile mobs, zombies, skeletons, and eerie creatures she had never seen before, emerged from the twisted landscape, their malicious intent clear in their glowing eyes. Heart pounding, Alex drew her sword and fought back, her blade flashing through the air as she carved a path through the nightmarish onslaught. But no matter how many she defeated, more seemed to appear in their place, their numbers seemingly endless. With a desperate sprint, she managed to break free from the horde and retreat back to the entrance of the Whispering Woods. Breathing heavily, she realized the gravity of the situation. She had unwittingly unleashed a malevolent force upon the world, a force that sought to consume everything in its path. The voice of the amulet echoed in her mind, urging her to embrace the darkness. But Alex knew that to do so would mean losing herself to the very horrors she had encountered. Gathering her resolve, she decided to face the forest once more, not to succumb to its terrors, but to find a way to seal the amulet's power and restore the world to its rightful state. Her journey led her through dense thickets and treacherous terrain, each step bringing her deeper into the heart of the Whispering Woods. Guided by an inner compass of determination and an outer compass crafted from her keen observation of landmarks, she uncovered hidden caves and mystical ruins that hinted at the biome's enigmatic past. Her encounters with eerie creatures became trials of wit and bravery, as she learned to outsmart them using the very environment that seemed to conspire against her. In the midst of her quest, Alex met an enigmatic figure, an ancient spirit who spoke in riddles and stories of old. The spirit revealed that the amulet she had discovered was no ordinary artifact. It was a vessel of chaos, a key to unlocking the darker corners of the world, and it had chosen her as its unwitting bearer. Guided by the spirit's wisdom, Alex learned of a way to reverse the amulet's malevolent influence. The spirit told her of an ancient temple hidden deep within the heart of the Whispering Woods, a place where the lines between reality and nightmare were blurred. It was said that within its crumbling chambers lay a ritual that could banish the malevolent force forever. With newfound purpose, Alex pressed on, her journey taking her through twisted forests, across perilous ravines, and into the heart of caverns that seemed to breathe with a life of their own. Along the way, she encountered peculiar artifacts, glowing mushrooms that emitted a soothing light, stones that hummed with ancient power, and even a pair of spectral eyes that seemed to guide her through the darkness. After what felt like an eternity, Alex stumbled upon the crumbling temple. Its stone walls were adorned with faded murals depicting scenes that seemed to shift and change when viewed from different angles. The air within the temple was heavy with the weight of forgotten memories, and a sense of both trepidation and anticipation hung in the air. Guided by her intuition and the cryptic clues from the spirit, Alex uncovered an ancient inscription hidden within the temple's inner sanctum. The inscription spoke of a ritual, one that required a combination of rare items representing different facets of the corrupted world. To seal the amulet's power, Alex would need to embark on a final journey, collecting these items from the darkest corners of Minecraft. The first item she sought was a drop of moonlight, a rare essence that could only be obtained when the moon hung low on the horizon. It required her to venture to the highest peak in the land, a desolate mountain known to few, and await the moon's gentle caress. For nights on end, she braved the cold and the loneliness, her gaze fixed on the moon's radiant glow. When at last the moonlight touched the mountaintop, she caught a single droplet, its luminescent beauty almost otherworldly. The second item was a fragment of forgotten memories, a relic imbued with the echoes of the past. It led her to an abandoned library hidden beneath a decaying village, its shelves lined with books that seemed to shimmer with untold tales. As she read through the tomes, images and sensations not her own danced through her mind, and she plucked a fragment of memory from a weathered volume that spoke of a time long gone. The third item, a tear shed in the most desolate of places, was perhaps the most challenging to obtain. Guided by the spectral eyes that had guided her earlier, Alex journeyed to the depths of a sprawling cavern system, a place where the darkness was all-encompassing. Within the heart of this subterranean labyrinth, she encountered a being of sorrow, a spectral figure that wept endlessly, its tears forming shimmering pools of ethereal light. With a heavy heart, Alex approached the weeping figure and collected a single tear, its brilliance reflecting the pain that seemed to linger in the air. The final item was a seed of hope born from the depths of despair. Guided by the spirit's whispers, Alex descended into a labyrinthine fortress, a place where the boundaries between dream and reality blurred. Within its twisting corridors and shifting walls, she faced illusions and mirrored reflections that challenged her perception of self. After what felt like an eternity, she uncovered a room unlike any other, a chamber filled with verdant plant life, bathed in a soft, healing light. At its center lay a single, luminescent seed, an embodiment of resilience born from the darkest moments. With these four items in hand, the drop of moonlight, the fragment of forgotten memories, the tear of sorrow, and the seed of hope, Alex returned to the ancient temple. Guided by the inscriptions, she combined the items in a ritual circle, her heart pounding as the amulet's power pulsed in response. As she spoke the ancient incantation she had uncovered, the world around her trembled, and a blinding light enveloped her. When the light faded, the whispering woods had returned to its eerie yet peaceful state, the malevolent force banished by the power of Alex's determination and the essence of the world itself. The amulet lay shattered at her feet, its malevolent influence broken. The voice that had once whispered in her mind was silenced, and the hostile mobs that had tormented her had vanished. The Whispering Woods remained a mysterious biome, but now it held the memory of a brave player who had faced the darkness and emerged victorious. From that day forward, players would enter the Whispering Woods with caution, remembering the tale of Alex, the adventurer who braved the shadows and brought light back to the heart of Minecraft's darkest mystery. The ancient spirit's wisdom would be passed down through generations of players, a reminder that even in a world of endless possibilities, darkness could be met with courage, and the line between reality and imagination was only as blurred as one allowed it to be.